What do you think the last day of your life will look like? Will you be surrounded by family and friends? My whole life I've been surrounded by pain and rage. I've decided that the last day of my life will be pretty simple. I planned it out in detail, the same way all of you plan your nights out together. On the last day of my life, I'll watch cartoons, eat cereal, set off some firecrackers, write a note, place it on my pillow, and show up to my last high school dance with a surprise in the trunk of my car.
The nights before votes are always gold mines. That's me, Howard Darabont. Since before I could tie my own shoes, I sat in on my dad's business meetings. He dealt with the real decision makers of the world, lobbyists.
Did you get the votes this time?
We got Packard and Stern, but Wilson, he... Look, I can get the votes. I need something.
What?
She wants something to sweeten the deal. Thank you. Thanks.
Children learn by watching what we do, not by listening to what we say. My father thought he was saving money on a babysitter when he took me to work. Little did he know he was actually saving money on tuition. I was getting an education.
What's your name, kid?
Howard.
Howard, look at your father. There are two kinds of men in this world, Howard. Men who get it right the first time and men who don't. Can you guess what kind your father is? There will come a time when you have to choose what kind you will be. Choose wisely.
It's okay, Howard. It's okay.
Daddy,
Yeah.
why was that man mean to you?
Well, there's boys in this world that want to hurt girls like your sister. And it's up to people like you, me, and your sister to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay?
Where am I picking you up?
Here.
Where's here?
Here.
Here.
In front of the blue curtains.
Okay. If I see you with any guys, I'm telling Dad. Growing up, I loved my dad. He did right by me and my sister. But Jack LaRocco Thompson, he manages the most influential lobbyist firm in the country. He's the behind-the-scenes guy that the weak fear and the powerful love. I loved my dad, but I didn't want to be my dad. I respected Jack. I wanted to be Jack. Jack kept me close. I think he derived a sense of pleasure picturing my dad at home, worrying about where I was on school nights. He also liked how fast I learned from him. I was young, but soon became one of the most effective closers at the firm. I swung votes and helped get bills passed. I was obsessed with winning, and I was always willing to do more than anyone else to get the job done. The best part was this was all totally legal. Friends of mine were selling weed at the time to afford a record player. Off the commissions I was making, I bought myself a new car every 3 months. The business our firm does isn't rocket science, it's easy. It's all about serving the needs of the individual. A mother of 3 about to lose her job can't refuse a position at our company with a tripled salary. A man that loves to golf can't refuse an all-expense-paid trip to an 18-hole retreat in Hawaii. A father who loves his kids can't refuse an acceptance letter from Harvard. Our firm knows the dean very well. I made sure we own these people. What else am I gonna do, lose? As far as I'm concerned, losing is goddamn immoral.
On the day that you were born, did your mother hold you? Father kiss you? My mother gave me away. My father wasn't in the hospital. He was in a jail cell. On your 3rd birthday, did you get a vanilla cupcake? I got my 2nd foster home. In 8th grade, did you get paper cuts when you passed notes to your friends? I cut my wrists, and no one would look me in the eye. In 9th grade, did you meet your favorite teachers after class and during lunch? I met with my school's therapist and tried to tell her about my sadness, but she didn't believe me and said I just wanted attention. It always hurts the most when grown-ups don't care. Do people want you? Do people care about you? Do you care about you? Are you alone?
Hey,
What?
have fun. Oh yeah, and all this I do after 6th period. Sometimes I miss class, but if you're the guy that funds the homecoming dance, prom, and the New Year's ball, truancies disappear and A's will tend to magically appear on your report cards every semester. I'm also the class president, head of the student government, captain of the football team. We lost the championship this season. Hope you high can burn in hell. We won the swim meets though. Captain of that team too. I know all the gatekeepers. I know everyone. And everyone knows I'm the guy that gets it done. Sure, I'm young, but study Rockefeller. He waited on no one, and Michael Jackson was selling out arenas at my age. You see, I have my eyes locked so hard on the fucking prize, the prize shakes in fear and always blinks first. I wanted to make Jack proud. My sister and dad hated what I did, but I wasn't doing anything wrong. Bribing the government is very legal. Social services, school funding, firearms, all things my firm could negotiate. My latest success was passing Bill 424. My commission on that paid for the winter dance.
What'd you do that for? Huh? Think it's freak! You idiot! Where are you, Teddy? Where the hell are you? You did real good. Oh, hey, I love this song.
Hey! What happened?
Yeah, he tripped over some girl. Let's go.
Do you want me to get your sister?
No. She's having fun. I don't want to send you like this.
So how are you?
I don't know. Just... Ted, I tripped over some girl and dragging her. I don't know. What's going on?
Wait, Howard, what's happening?
Howard?
Wait, what's
Howard?
going on?
Son,
Dad, what's wrong?
Howard, what's wrong?
Oh my God, what's happening? Dad? Why is everyone
okay?
freaking out?
where's your sister? Where's your
I
sister?
just dropped her off at the school. She was with her friends. I was gonna pick her up.
Okay, someone brought a gun to someone brought a gun to school.
Is she okay? Did you see
I
her?
need you to go
What is
find
going
your
on? Why is everyone freaking out?
I need you to go find your sister, Howard, okay? It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Dad, tell me she's safe.
Where is she? I need you to stay here, okay? Just stay safe, okay? Just stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Dad!
Cam Tomlinson. Jeffrey Patel. Noor Payne.
Sarah. Sarah. Sarah.
Don't touch me.
Hey, I miss you.
Stop.
Bianca Malia. Mara O'Neill. Ray Shields. Shakira Marin. Misty Morris. Alexis Lloyd. They all receive Governor Honor Awards. Congratulations. They did a wonderful job representing you all this year. Congratulations to our class of 1981. And now, our class president, Howard Darabout.
Oh, that's a very small minority.
Made it. 4 years ago, when I first walked in.
Bill 42 is a very complicated bill. You might not understand.
That's Bill 44. I have a lot of supporters.
I think people are angry now, but I don't think they'll be angry later. I just don't.
Sorry, but we have to remember,
I think the old cat's got Howard's tongue. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to take a moment and say how proud we are to be able to host this wonderful event. And I'd like to say a couple of words about Howard. I've known this young man for a very long time, since he was this tall. He's a fine young man. Fine young man. Worked for our organization for about 10 years. Very loyal employee. Thank you, Howard.
sorry, could we have
A moment of silence, please. Sorry. Thank you. Hey, don't.
Get out of the way.
Put that down here. You don't
Let
need
go.
this. You don't need this.
Let go.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hey, all right? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Let me do this.
We're sorry. We're so sorry. You're not alone. You're not alone. I'm here for you. All that money and power, it was nothing compared to how it felt to be there for someone in need.
Good morning, Teddy. I'm glad you could make it in here today.
I've seen people like you before.
Look, Teddy, I understand
I've met people like you before.
that you've had some bad experiences with other therapists.
I've met people who have turned me down.
Forget about all those other guys, all right?
You want to hear about my life?
I'm here. I want to help you.
You actually care what I have to say?
I care for you. People care for you. Tell me what is on your mind.
I just really wanted to die and not exist. I didn't choose to come into this world. None of this is my fault. It's the worst feeling in the world.
What you're going through is not an easy thing. You don't have to be afraid anymore.
And
open up and talk to me.
Saw my mother on the floor in a choke. My foster brother, stepdad's arm around her neck, would get touched by his dad. And so we started taking it out on me. I felt like I had a family curse because my dad and my grandpa both went to jail. So he would touch me, and
this is not something that gets fixed overnight. Believe that you have hope within yourself.
I want to have a normal life. I want to have a girlfriend. I want to have a family. I want to go to sporting events with friends. I want to go to the movies with friends. I want to read. I want to write. I want to paint. I want to do normal things that normal people do. I don't don't think I can.
Teddy. Teddy, look at me. The important thing is that you're working towards it.
When I finally got help, it took years. Years to see any light.
You're not a bad person. You deserve to be loved and cared for. All right. It's okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right now. You're okay.
I'm such a bad person.
I'm here to help you. You're not a bad person.
I'm so sorry.
You're not a bad person.
It was hard to find hope. But when I finally had hope, everything changed. I didn't believe there was love and good in this world, but I had hope, and the hope opened my eyes. I didn't believe my life had a purpose, but I had hope. And the hope showed me a purpose. I didn't believe the world was fair and society decent, but I had hope. And the hope showed me how I could work to make it a better place.
He's making a big
Thank you for having me. I was in a very, very, very dark place. The biggest problem, though, was love. I had a severe lack of love. One stranger showed me kindness. One stranger showed me that kindness actually existed, and then I realized that maybe the world and my life could actually be okay. And to those of you in a dark place, the light exists and it'll come.
We sparked an uproar. Our school, community, city, state, then the whole nation gave us attention. Teddy's courage to get help showed us that the system was broken and called for all of us to demand the change that everyone knew we needed. The best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago. The second best time is now. Grassroots? No, we were planting redwoods. 30 years later, that interview and many others became part of a curriculum at schools. A whole course devoted to mental health was created. The government funneled money into the education system, investing in its children, and a national awareness of the deep suffering of some of our youths sparked a global outcry to love one another as brothers and sisters. Was it all a dream? Is this all only a dream? Can dreams come true?
I knew I was going to blow my head off after all this, but I thought it was going to be in a happy way, like setting off your favorite colored fireworks. But all I can think of now is everyone's moms and pops and brothers and sisters. All I feel is shame. The last day of my life. The last day of my life. The last day of their lives. The last day of their lives. I'm sorry. What did I do?
I was almost a school shooter. In 1996, Denver, Colorado, as a student in North High, in a moment of pain and anger, I almost committed a terrible atrocity. But thankfully, I wasn't alone in that darkness. That best friend who had saved me, I was sleeping in his shed, he saw this place that I was in. Even though I had stolen from him and lied to him and taken his belongings and ruined it all, he didn't care. He still brought me in and showed me acts of kindness. Just simple acts. It wasn't the kind of overbearing kindness where they come to you and they say, is there anything I can do to you? Is there a program I can get you in? Is there something I can do to make you better? How can I help you? It was literally just sitting down next to me. Hey, would you like a meal? Let's watch a movie. Treat me like it was a Tuesday. Treat me like I was a person. And when someone treats you like you're a person, when you don't even feel like you're human,
It'll change your entire world. And it did to me. He stopped me with his acts of kindness from committing that atrocity that day. If you see someone who's in that spot that needs that love, give it to them. Love the ones you feel deserve it the least because they need it the most. Instead of looking at that kid like he's a threat, look at him like he might be a friend. Look at him like you might be able to bring him into your fold. Show him that it's just a Tuesday. Show him that he's worth it. Show him that he can exist in this pain, even though it's intense, that at the end of it, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I found my light. Now I'm a happy family man. I have a father of 4. My wife and my daughter are in the audience today.